Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. First off, I want to say, no, it's been a while, so hopefully starting now, I'm going to get back out on schedule and get some more videos out. So thank you for tuning in, and I also thank you for continuing to watch as well. So I really do appreciate that. Today, I'm going over my first tournament of the year. Actually, this is going to be kind of recapping my pre-fishing for a tournament put on by the All American Kayak Series down in Iowa. This tournament was on the Iowa Great Lakes, as they call it, Okoboji chain of lakes. So it was a great tournament. Really happy I went. For me, it was my first tournament I fished in like a year and a half. So definitely a lot of things to learn and relearn for sure. So starting off, got down there Friday morning to do some pre-fishing. The conditions, fish were spawn. Some fish were still spawning. Some were, moving into the post-spawn areas. So, and then the other kicker was that the weather when I got down there was rainy, windy, cloudy, and the next day was forecasted to be completely different. So it's something where I was definitely happy to get on the lake to kind of figure things out, but I was a little iffy about any pattern I did find, if it was going to hold to the next day, because like I said, the weather was going to be completely different. So the lake I decided on fishing was actually called Lake Minnewashta. Going off of kind of everything that I researched prior to going down there, just for the way I fish, this lake set up best for me. I knew going down there that it wasn't going to be a big fish pattern. I mean, I was hoping to find a few, but definitely not like a tournament winning area for sure, I think. And I saw, the guys that did get the bigger fish were on different lakes. But for me personally, since I hadn't been fishing in over a year and a half, I was just going down there really to get fish on the board. So obviously you want to win, but for me personally, being that it had been so long, I just wanted to fish a tournament, have some fun, meet some good people, and take it from there. So that was kind of my mindset going in. So based on kind of everything I did prior to getting down there, I was hoping that there'd still be a shallow water bite. My game plan going in was to basically hit docks and shallow weeds if I could find them. A wacky rig was going to be a must. And also I was planning on doing, chatterbait, jig, and the square bill. Hitting some weed edges or just hitting some open stretches and, find anything cruising or maybe some more of those post-spawn fish. So that was my idea going down there. The wacky rig, obviously that always works. So I started off hitting a few docks, caught a few doing that. There were a bunch of, small marinas. So there was actually a lot of cover to target. So I spent a good part of the day just flipping docks with the wacky rig, and it actually turned out fairly well. So. The other thing I tried was the square bill, and I actually found a few on that too. That was kind of a different setup where, again, the conditions probably played into it, but the kind of long rocky shorelines that are kind of posted up on there, and I'd take the square bill and bang them off the rocks, and so I found a few that way. So all in all, shorter video. I think I ended up in my pre-fishing. I caught 5, so I was feeling really good about going into tournament day. Again, my biggest goal was just to get fish on the board. A bonus would be 5 fish, but I really had no expectations of doing much on there. So that was kind of my game plan, how the day went. Like I said, ended the day feeling pretty good about it, so we'll end it here. But that was my pre-fishing down in Iowa. Next week, I'll have out the tournament video. As always, if you made it this far, I really do appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't already, check out my Instagram, link down below. Please feel free to message me with any comments. Happy to help out as any way I can. Thank you for tuning in. Get out on the water as much as possible. Stay safe, and we'll see you in the next one.